The fight begins with Nguyen taking control of the center and using her speed to land quick jabs and straight punches. Naomie Young moves forward with strong pressure and throws powerful hooks. Both fighters exchange punches in close range, ending the round with an exciting back-and-forth exchange.
Naomie's looking to keep her at range and hit her with something sharp.
See, Naomie Young is already starting off getting the range. When you talk about B here, she needs to try to close that distance if she wants to try to be effective. She's very short, and we spoke to her in these interviews. She said that she was going to try to close that distance and bring that range.
And you can already see the advice of Kat Nelson for Naomie Young to focus on defense seems like out of the gate, just giving herself a breath to sort of figure out how this thing works.
Yeah. I think B is spending too much time on the outside. She needs to come make her presence. She needs to press the action.
She lands a couple of those punches up on the tall target. And they get tied up and brought to the canvas. Sandberger's going to reset them there.
You can't swing, all right? Don't do that. Don't do that. Keep it clean. We good? All right, let's go.
Naomie Young is just trying to show B her strength in there, just by her grabbing her, slinging her to the ground. It was just her just really just trying to show her, like, listen, you're not going to be in here trying to push me around.
Lands a good right hand.
But even Naomie Young, she needs to be staying a lot more busy, at least using the jab. You got somebody that's a lot shorter in front of you. Continue keeping her honest by putting the jab out there on her.
Yup, pepper that forehead, man. Give them some pepper spray and keep it in their face all day.
It does look like there's a little mark already on her eye.
I don't understand why B, being so much of the shorter fighter, is fighting on the outside, trying to box.
She's not using her double jab. Maybe she doesn't have it quick enough in her arsenal. To close the range and the distance, she needs that double jab to get inside.
You're definitely right. You're definitely right. That's where it's at. She needs to use the double jab to get on the inside to try to pressure action, not just walk in front of it.
Naomie Young increases the pressure and pushes B toward the ropes. She lands heavy body shots, while B responds with fast combinations. The fight becomes more physical in the clinch, with short and powerful punches from both sides. It's a very competitive round.
And then his little sneaky uppercut. A little flurry there at the end by Killer B.
That's what Killer B needs to do. That's what she should have been doing
from the beginning.
Yes, exactly.
Climb your way in there, close that gap, get in at all costs, and then use those little Mike Tyson combinations.
Exactly.
Turn that little body side to side, but Naomie's using the range.
Let's send over to our coach's corner. Brian Wright, what do you got for us, man? We'll get Brian's mic situated there in just a second to get him on up.
I think Naomie is waiting too much.
Yes,
like Berto said, if you have the range, you need to attack.
Need to use it. At least keep something out there.
Pepper with that jab again. Too much waiting.
Stop. Blue, watch that hold like that. You gotta be active. You gotta be active. That's it. Let's go.
There you go. Now she's working on the inside. Working on the inside.
She's got to make this a dirty boxing match to have success.
She has to.
All right, stop. Stay back. Stay back.
Resetting the two combatants. Now we got Brian. What do we got for us, Brian, right?
Well, Young's corner in between. They were trying to get her to walk B into the counters.
B. Nguyen uses better movement in this round, circling and landing clean counterpunches. Young continues to move forward and throws strong hooks to the head and body. Both fighters show toughness as they trade shots in the center of the ring.
She gets a little flurry and then checks her with a little hook up top on the chin.
And that's one thing with Naomie. Just her being so tall, but she's keeping her chin up, even on the inside. That is very dangerous.
Well, how hard is it to see those shots coming, guys, when it's coming down from that angle of her
Exactly,
height?
but if you know that you're fighting somebody that's shorter than you, you need to keep that chin tucked, especially when they're on the inside like that, because those type of shots over top can come on at any time, as you just got finished saying. Keep that chin tucked.
Watch your step, nice hard. Nice and clean.
Under a minute here in round number 2. Left lands up top for Nguyen. Young tries to respond, bringing it to the corner. Burgos breaks them up and resets them. But Killer Bee seems like she's doing a much better job this round ever since the end of round 1, finding that range to get inside and hit that chin.
Looks like she found that straight left. There she goes right there because her chin is just hanging up, being too tall. She's being too tall, even though she does have the height distance. Use that range, but don't try to stand so tall.
Very nice round for Killer Bee. Nice response.
It's kind of moving. It's kind of changing now. Killer.
The pace stays high as both fighters look slightly tired but keep attacking. Bean lands sharp combinations, while Young answers with heavy inside punches. They clinch often and exchange short hooks and uppercuts. The crowd reacts loudly to every big punch.
Get your head off the line.
Yeah,
Great advice.
Exactly.
Great advice from Coach JT.
The line, 'cause she's keeping that chin too high up.
Be on her ass. When you
He's telling her to bring it. Move forward and bring it to her, because she's a bit of a juggernaut in there, the way she's fighting that Bee. Bee's starting to find the timing and distance, and Naomie's kind of, she's just not walking forward enough, but she's taking the shots easy.
But even if she's walking forward enough, she needs to stay behind her chest. Stay behind something.
Right.
You know, stay behind something that do not leave your chin so high up in the air, because B, everything is coming a lot lower from the ground to hit her, so she needs to make sure that she keeps that chin tucked.
There looked to be a switch that flipped toward the end of that round for Naomie Young. She looked to get a little bit angry, so I think there could be some desperation here from Naomie. At least I hope so.
At least I hope so. Absolutely.
It looks like B is going to be looking for that looping left. Boom, just like that. Just like that, because she's seeing that Naomie's leaving that chin up high. Boom, just like that. She's going to keep coming over with these looping shots because Naomie Young is keeping that chin up high.
Don't push her head. Let's go. Nice and
She
clean.
needs to
Let's go.
keep that thing tucked and staying behind a very convicted jab. She's allowing B just to walk right in on her.
She kind of Naomie puts that right hand on a rubber band.
Naomie Young tries to dominate with pressure, throwing big shots and controlling the center. Bai stays calm and lands quick counters. The round is intense with non-stop action, and both fighters refuse to step back.
And then rips a left up top. Burgos steps in between. And Naomie Young gets the stoppage in round number 3. What a bounce back for Naomie Young. As Nguyen up against the ropes, taking too many shots, in Sam Burgos' opinion.
JT Taylor fired up in her corner for good reason. Just like we said at the end of round 2, it looked as if something flipped for Naomie Young. Gets the finish here. Wow.
Nguyen put herself out there. She's got a big name and a lot of experience in MMA, and she took some of her tools away and fought a tough, big, tall, scary Naomie Young, Queen Kong. I mean, it wasn't an easy task, and Naomie showed up. Congratulations to the winner. B, we appreciate you fighting for us. It was...
In the final round, both fighters give everything they have. B. Nguyen uses her speed and lands clean combinations, while Naomie Young keeps pressing forward with power punches. They finished the fight, trading big shots in the middle of the ring, showing heart and determination until the final bell.
Goes there, right?
Yeah.
I think, you know, it was the right time.
I would say a lot of shots unanswered.
Yeah.
Just because she threw one or two back,
Yeah.
she had no range control. She didn't even try to land it. She just kind of tried to fake it. You know,
Yeah.
you can't take that many shots in a row.
And it was tough for B, too. I mean, you got somebody in front of you that's a little bit bigger, and she had a lot more of a longer reach in front of you as well. Because it looks like B tried to let some punches off, but it just wasn't getting to the target.
And I'm sure
Naomie's living it up, reliving the moment when she got that TKO finish there at the end. She's super excited.
Yeah.
She looks to be in great shape. Her cardio never slowed down. It only picked up. B was struggling to, you know, her energy was dipping and dropping lower as she tried to close the gap and land hard power punches. She looked tired at the end, and Naomie looked fresh.
we got to set it up to Michael Hansen, who's got our official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, our referee, Samuel Burgos, stepped in and put an end to the fight. The official time coming at 1 minute and 20 seconds of round number 3, declaring your winner by TKO, Naomie.